my friends, I'm Professor Hans von Puppet, and I want to share something very exciting with you. The mid-morning boost and motivation that gets your day shifted and lifted is here. Whether you're working, driving, or relaxing around the house, tune in for the empowerment you need to stay motivated throughout your day. Vincent Carter, your friend and brother from Memphis, Tennessee, will be live on Facebook every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's right, share this exciting news with your friends and family, and be sure to set your reminders each week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, to hear empowerment from Vincent Carter on Facebook Live. Listen, I'll be locked in, and I hope you will be too.
Good morning to each and every one of you. I pray all is well. I pray God's favor over your life. This is the day that the Lord had made. We will rejoice. I will rejoice with you and be glad in it. Just so excited to have you here today on this live with me on this Wednesday. My friend John, my co-worker, and Kathy, good to see you on today, LaFlora. I'm just so excited to be here today. You know me, I will not be here long, but I just want to talk about something that I woke up. I had this dream actually the other day, and for some reason, I had been having a problem in my yard. I have been having a mold problem. For those that have yards and grass, and you do understand the mulch and all of that. There is a little problem sometimes that comes into your yard, and they're called moles. And I had actually had a dream about them, and I just could not get rid of them. And I tried, I did everything I could do to get rid of them, but they just keep coming year after year, back to back. They will not go away. And so that's what I want to talk about today on this morning, that there is a mole or moles in my yard. Well, Vincent, what does that have to do with me? First of all, let's talk about these moles that's in your yard. First of all, these little creatures, these whatever you want to call them, mammals or whatever. First of all, they do not go away. They are annoying. They eat your grass. They dig up holes and make your pretty yard that you've taken time to make sure you put your fertilizer down, and you pay people to come and to do these things to your yard. And then you get this little creature that is blind, and it just travels through your yard any kind of way. It hits something hard, then it goes the other way. But what is amazing about these little creatures from my studies is that these creatures actually are blind, but they can see light. Now, I don't know. I know we say in church, I was once blind, but now I see. Yeah, but these little creatures are blind, but they tend to see light. So I've been to my local stores. I've dug in the holes. I tried everything. They said put chewing gum down there, mothballs. I put these little worms down there, and they keep on coming back. They keep on coming back, Miss Kathy, and I just cannot get rid of them. Listen, should I be getting rid of them, or should I just quit? Maybe they're there for a reason. There are people in your life. There are people in your life who are designed to you, and you are designed for someone else. But you may be getting on their nerves. They may be getting on your nerves, and you may be trying to get away from them. But there may be a reason that they are in your life. There is a mole in my yard. Moles are fascinating creatures because, and I just learned this, what's up, Vincent, that they play a crucial role in your health of your soil and your food webs. Okay, let's talk about habitat and behavior. Moles are mammals. They found all over. And I know they're found in my yard, but they spend most of their lives underground. They do come up, and sometimes you'll see a hole and they'll go into another hole, but they spend most of their lives underground, creating tunnel systems. These tunnel systems serve as homes and protect them from predators and harsh weather conditions. God has put certain people into your life that are to protect you. They are to protect you. They are to cover you. When we go to the doctor, we are, hopefully we're being honest when we go to the doctor and we tell them exactly what's going on with us so that they can really diagnose us. But let me tell you something. Your healing and your deliverance is going to come in your obedience. Your healing and your deliverance will come in your obedience. You have to be obedient to what the doctor tells you. If the doctor says, hey, your blood pressure is high, you need to take X, Y, and Z, do what you have to do. But in the process, do what you should have been doing. Exercise. Make sure you're eating great and doing those things and putting those nutrients back into your body so that you can be obedient and that your healing can take place. We don't want those type of, we want miraculous healings. Let's say that. But we have to be obedient so that we can do what we need to do. But these tunnels serve as protection. So these moles understand how to go through the ground and navigate so that they can be protected from the harsh weather and from their enemies and the other things. And so we have to do the same. We have to understand who protects us, who puts their arm over us. And we have to understand that sometimes people around us may seem to get on our nerve and bother us, but they may be there to protect us. Our parents were there. If they're not still living, they were there to protect us when we were young. They knew they knew our cry. They knew our hollow. They knew when we cut up, and they were there to, whether it was good or bad, they made sure. And a lot of times when they were chastising us, we really did not understand what chastisement meant. I know y'all have changed the law now about how you chastise your child, but they told me then that a hard head will make a soft behind. And I've learned in this lifetime that if you don't do what you're supposed to do and you're being disobedient, it will make a soft bottom, and you are going to have to learn the hard way. So our parents taught us how to live right and how to not to make the same mistakes that we made. So God has put these people into your life to protect you. And then let's talk about the soil. The soil. Moles are known for digging activities. Now, if you have never ever seen a mole in your yard, Tamara, they will go straight up and down your yard. They will build a tunnel, and I'm telling you, they will ride the top of that dirt and make that dirt pop up in your. They will loosen the soil. But this is why they loosen the soil. When they loosen the soil, it allows air and water to penetrate deeper. This process enhances the soil fertility and facilitates the growth of the plants and the improving of root development. It may seem that moles are destroying you, but actually they are helping with your growth. It may seem that person who has given you that hard conversation about something you may or may not be doing, but it's only to facilitate, it's only to help you with your growth. And then moles, they feed primarily on stuff that we're trying to get rid of. They feed primarily on insects and earthworms and other invertebrates that are found in the soil. And so by consuming these organisms, by the moles grabbing these organisms, moles play a vital role. Listen to this. They play a vital role in regulating insect populations and contribute to nutrient cycling within the ecosystem. Their feeding activities help redistribute throughout the soil levels. Now, I haven't said really anything negative about these little creatures that are crawling up in my yard yet, because scientifically, they are doing the best for your yard. They are really helping your yard. Even though it looks ugly on the outside, they are doing something good for the inside. So even though, Tamara, if you call me and you tell me something about myself, because you are my friend and I do not agree with it, it may be ugly. It may even turn out not so good, because we don't like criticism and we don't like telling the truth to people. But there is something down on the inside that this is for. It's for the betterment. It's for our nurturing. It's for our health. It's for to help the soil that's inside of our life. And again, I used to say, my parents, when they would talk to me about the Bible, talk to me about this, and don't go here. You can't go outside after dark. And when the lights come on, you need to be home. You can't spend the night over folks' house. And you need to, don't let your toys go to everybody, and stop this and stuff. I used to be like, where do y'all get these rules from? But now I understand what they were trying to do, the things they were saying. The way I grew up, I felt like it was ugly. The whippings, the beatings, whatever you want to call it, the chastisement that I got in my life, I felt like it was wrong. But then as I got older, I understood that it was only to develop that what was on the inside of me. And I'm coming to a close here, but let's talk about the food source here for these moles. Moles also serve as a valuable food source for predators such as snakes, foxes, and random cats. There is a random cat that walks in my neighborhood, and he's always sniffing my ground, and I didn't really know what was going on while he may be around here somewhere, but he was sniffing the ground because he smells his food and the predators. And so they even contribute to the overall balance of the food web. So moles, people, they even contribute to the balance of your life, even though all moles may not be good for your life. And they may not be bad, but they may be contributing to your health. Have you ever had something happen to you in your life and in your past, in your history? And sometimes you just have to look back over your life and thank God that you went through what you went through, even though you know your neighbor couldn't have went through the same thing. There are some things that you are going through in your life right now that you know that your friend and your neighbor cannot that you know that he cannot handle, but he has purposed you. He has given you the ability. He has allowed things to happen to you to make you stronger, to make you powerful, to make you to be able to be a food source, to be a mold, even for those that are predators and that are praise to you, even that those that don't like you. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to make this thing work today. Even those that are against you, listen, let me tell you something. They are to make you stronger. I got one more point here and I'm done. The presence of the moles in your yard, and this is my favorite one, and I like this one. The presence of the moles in your yard or your garden can serve as an indicator of the soil's health. Healthy soils, rich in organic matter, abundant in invertebrates, tend to attract moles. Their presence suggests a well-functioning ecosystem with balanced populations of prey and predators. Oh, Vincent, what are you trying to say? The presence of moles around you in your yard means that you are healthy, means that you are rich, means that you are attractive. And the reason people are surrounding around you is because you have something to offer. You are rich in love. You are powerful. You are strong. People love you. They see something inside of you. You are attractive. You're healthy. Your soil is rich. down on the inside. That's why people are around you, because the mold, the system that you have in your life, the protection that you have, the people have seen something inside of you, and that's why they are around you. Listen, they said when moles are in your yard, that means it is healthy. So stop trying to get rid of the moles. Just find a way to kind of patch it down a little bit and alter their direction just a little bit. Move them somewhere else, and don't start killing the moles, because they're there for you. They're there for your protection. They're there to keep you. They're there to make you strong. And listen, remember this: when you do see a mole in your yard, remember that you have healthy soil. And I believe today that those moles that's in your yard, those moles that's in your life, those people that are around you, sometimes they get on your nerve, and sometimes you don't understand why me. Listen, you're healthy. There's something about you, your growth. And listen, water that thing that's inside of you and watch it sprout out, and watch more moles come and get into your yard and help the ecosystem and help you grow and help build your empire and those things that God has for you. Y'all, this has been great. This has been awesome. I am blessed. Again, this comes from a dream that I had just the other day, and it has blessed me. And I hope and I pray that it has blessed you. Remember this one thing: I love you, and there is absolutely nothing you can do about it. Remember, there are moles in my yard. Love you guys. Until we see each other again, you be blessed. Talk to you soon. I ain't gonna tell you what I did right.